Oh.
Rusty.
Rusty's like, are we gonna run out of candy?
Do Brad and Rach live here?
Yeah. But in the flesh of a pumpkin. That's gonna be tricky.
It's gonna be tough.
Rusty. He's doing what he used to do, where he gets in our bed and then shovels the covers.
Yeah, gets underneath.
Yep. Are you cold, buddy? So this is really strange for me. The time is finally here that I'm like actually writing out our whole day schedule for my parents. We're leaving in exactly 1 week for vacation, and my parents will be watching the babies. What's really difficult is, since I breastfeed, like I've literally never given them a bottle when they wake up in the morning. They always nurse, and I don't have any idea how much they're getting. I feel like it's quite a bit though. I also don't know how much they're getting throughout the day, because they've never just had bottles throughout the day. So I know like on average what babies should be eating, but I really don't know for sure on them. So I'm just giving it my best guess, and we'll see how it goes. Like normally when I'm here, they only get 1 bottle a day, and that's right before bed. And I pump for that like 3 hours after they go to bed. I pump for their bottle for the next night. So that's really the only one I know. But they, like before bed, they nurse and then they drink their bottle. So like I don't know how much they get when they nurse. It's weird. Like I'm just giving it my best guess. I have them getting about 21 ounces of milk throughout the day, and I think that's probably pretty close. So they can always have more if they need it. We have a ton of milk in the freezer. So and then just making sure like my parents know their bedtime routine. I'm sure it's not that big of a deal that they get it exactly right, but we try to be pretty consistent with bedtime routine. We mix it up a little bit occasionally, like sometimes they get their bath first if they're really messy from dinner, but we try to be fairly consistent with that to cue them that it's bedtime, and it works really well. They fall asleep great at bedtime. So we're also dealing with the time change coming up. This Saturday night is when the time change happens, where it's technically daylight saving time is over. So we fall back, and when you have a baby that's a pretty habitual early riser, that's gonna mean really early rising. So we also, there's just a lot of things going on around here. We have a family trip planned this weekend, and it's gonna be a situation where we're gonna be like at a theme park, and I wanna be able to stay out a little bit later than they normally go to bed. So I'm just like slowly shifting them this week to stay up later and hopefully sleep in a little bit later. So we're kind of ahead of the time change, but then it'll also give us just like a later night in the park. So it should be fun. They're doing a great job. They normally go to bed at 7:30, and last night we had worked them to 8 o'clock. So hopefully by Saturday they're going to bed at like 8:30 or so. And then Saturday night that changes back to 7:30. So that's kind of what we're doing today. I'm just getting that schedule ready. I'm just writing things down as we go throughout the day to help my parents. And we're gonna have our nanny come on the Friday that we're gone. So that'll help kind of break it up a little bit. The blue glow from the TV is super flattering. And it's also Halloween. Yeah, we need to eat some candy. We need to eat some candy. Hey, Bear. Hi. You're so cute. You're so cute. Hi, Lindell. You guys watching the Pumpkin Chunkin'? Look at this. Have you guys ever watched this, or do you have any like Halloween family traditions? We're kind of in the process of making our own traditions. This is our first Halloween. So tonight, our first Halloween family tradition is that we're gonna carve our pumpkins on Halloween night. I think that's what we used to do as a kid, so that's gonna be our first tradition. But there's not many other things that we can really do at this age that are Halloween related. It's not like they can eat a bunch of chocolate. Right, guys? I guess you could. Probably wouldn't work out too well. It's gonna be a fun day.
Welcome to the 2018 pumpkin carving event.
I sure wish I could stay.
We're gonna need your help, Grandma.
Barb, we had a lot of comments on our video yesterday, about how good you're looking.
Yep. We have a lot of comments every video on how good Mom looks.
Oh, it's true. That's a lot.
No, these are not really
Banana.
showing leggings.
You mean they're not skin tight? Perfect.
They are skin tight.
Oh, they're very revealing.
Here. Can't hide anything under those babies.
That's right. Please do
These
not
are
let
the little
Linda get a hold of this.
Shoot, standing in front of you.
You make a better door than a window. June bug.
The challenges!
With enough detail that you'll know it's a June bug, but in the flesh of a pumpkin. That's gonna be tricky.
It's gonna be tough.
The bear, no big deal. I got the bear. You got the June bug?
All right, deal.
I might just Google like June bug silhouette.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be, let's see that.
I'm doing it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna pass off the June bug to me.
You said you were doing the bear.
I was kind of joking because I feel like between you and I, who's the artistic one? So, I mean, you can try the June bug if you want. Yeah. How are we doing with our dinner? It's awesome that we have these pumpkins like perfectly placed over their heads. There are children back there. Hey guys, how's dinner? Is it good? Whoa. We've already had like a whole plate of this stuff already, and we're on seconds and thirds. Yeah, you're really good at feeding yourself. They pound avocado. You said a hunk of avocado there, and they'll just eat the whole thing just by itself.
Hey, there's candles.
Got candles.
I'll be right back.
Linda really wants to touch your pin bracelet. Yeah, neat.
Oh, neat. Ooh.
They're sharp. Watch out, one's coming out. We got a escapee.
I can't push it too far.
Oh.
Then it'll hit me.
Oh, yeah. She's the good witch gone bad. Ooh. Oh. All right. Is that right? All right, let's get your pumpkins carved. Are we gonna save these seeds?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, we gotta get some good recipes.
Let's put in the iCard right here.
Yeah.
Last year's pumpkin carving contest.
Ooh, yeah. That was really fun.
It was fun.
That was a really tight race.
Yeah, I don't know. People were just being nice.
Uh-huh. So besides just simply feeding themselves rather than us feeding them and them being kind of frustrated with that process, they also love to eat these apples, which I think we showed before. So I just peel an apple and let them hang on to those and eat them.
That's good.
I got a really cute Snapchat earlier of Bear eating, well, both of them eating the apple. We'll have to insert that video right here. Yes, we love our apples.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah.
Happy Halloween, kids.
Mmm.
Well, I'd have to say I'm off to a pretty good start. I think that's a pretty good canvas.
Yeah, canvas?
Yeah.
Yay! Slippery. Well, they're learning.
That's impressive.
The June bug?
Yeah.
I feel like it's looking a little sloppy.
It's gonna be awesome.
No. It's kind of too big on there, you know?
Yeah, it's really big.
It's too big. I went too big. You're gonna have to wrap around.
Yeah.
Oh well. You gonna touch it?
Alexa, pause the music.
Ew.
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 You wanna touch it?
Is this okay? Is this okay?
Ew.
Ew.
You guys love pumpkin though.
Yeah, they're big pumpkin fans.
Oh, I don't. Okay,
He's
biting
Maybe
it.
not the rind.
He's scraping it. Scraping it like an apple.
Coming along nicely. How you doing?
This is gonna be tedious.
All right, I have finished. So later we shall put a candle in there. Rachel's gonna do a little bit more work. I'm gonna take the kids downstairs.
I guess Bear's afraid of this.
Bear's afraid of the electric woogie 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 carver.
This will help my job go much quicker.
I didn't get to use it. I don't know what we did before the days of Alexa. Just having like our own.
Pause the music.
Alexa, pause. Just having like creating our own soundtrack for carving pumpkins. How
Our
awesome.
Halloween soundtrack.
How awesome is that? Dunzo?
Dunzo Bonanzo.
Ho!
All right.
Let's put candles in them, light them up.
Gosh.
Cool.
Very cool.
Rusty.
He's like trying to. Can you guys move? I'm trying to finish their dinner. That's a bear. That's a June bug.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think, June bug?
I want to get a picture.
All right. See if you can guess what they are.
Cool. Aw. That looks neat.
Yeah.
What do you think, Bear? Very good.
Oh, it flashed.
Taking the crew outside. Is it raining? It's raining.
Raining.
Ooh, it's a spooky Halloween.
It's a spook.
dark and stormy
Look at all the
night.
trick-or-treaters up there on the street.
Oh gosh, look at all those
gosh.
trick-or-treaters. They're lined up.
Are you gonna run out of candy?
Do Brad and Rach live here?
Morning, kids. I had this place all cleaned up before you two came in and ruined it. I'm just kidding. Lindell, I'm really proud of you. Bear, I'm really proud of you too. Yes, I am. Lindell, I'm very, very proud of you. I'm also proud of you, but Lindell, I'm really proud of you. So, as everybody knows, and all parents of young children are dreading, the fallback time change is coming this weekend. Saturday night. Set your clocks back 1 hour. That means if you have if you have a kid like Bear that likes to wake up in the 4 or 5 o'clock hour, that will now become the 3 or 4 o'clock hour. If you are new to our channel, I'm mildly obsessed with sleep. It's just such an interesting topic. It's something what do you think?
It's true, she is.
Well, do you think it's interesting?
Interesting, sure.
Yeah, I do. As an eye doctor, there's a lot that comes into like the retina and retinal light exposure that can alter circadian rhythms, and it's just really interesting, and how sleep develops in the first few up to 12 months of life. It just like changes dramatically in that time frame. I'm trying to talk here, Bear. So anyway, I didn't love waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning with Bear, so I've been just like actively trying to figure out what's going on with his sleep, and we've been successful. He's now sleeping through the night from about 7:30 p.m. until about 6:30 a.m. and it's done so well. Like I feel like we've got everything ironed out. She sleeps almost 12 hours regardless of when you put her down. She'll sleep for 12 hours and wake up refreshed.
She's a sleep angel.
She's a unicorn is what they call it. Bear, on the other hand, is really sensitive to being under or overtired. So one of the things that I've used, and this is, I mean, I feel like I can give this credit for finally getting Bear to sleep in later in the morning. The sound lamp.
You're gonna give that all the credit?
Most of it.
Not yourself?
Myself for knowing what to do and researching it, but also this lamp for helping to like shift his circadian rhythm. So as eye doctors, we know that light exposure inhibits, no light exposure creates melatonin, which helps you sleep. So the idea is that as the time changes on the clock, you want to shift their circadian rhythm. So we expose them to bright light later in the day and in the evening right before bed, and then keep things dim and dark and boring if he does wake up early, so that we're not like creating morning for him before we want it to be morning. So anyway, we got this lamp on Amazon.
Look at the kids and the cat.
That's really, really bright. Hey.
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
I'm turning the light on.
Oh. They actually love it. So it looks like a sun in our living room, and it has 3 levels.
Rach, look at Bear's face.
It's taking a really long time. Aww, it's your kitty.
It's okay, Rio.
It's your kitty.
It's okay.
So anyway, we'll put a link below. I think it's worked wonders. We just turn it on in the evenings.
Be gentle. Be gentle. You gotta be gentle.
Oh, that was very nice. That was very nice.
These kids are just obsessed with their kitties, especially Bear. Bear loves them. Lyndall, yeah, she likes to look at them, but she's not quite as obsessed as Bear.